All right, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? Hello, Maddock. Look at that. It's the one and only Suitepee, and he's playing Doom. Yes, Doom. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Doom over the next couple of streams. Starting with this one. I haven't seen you for a while either. Well, not on a stream chat anyway. Doing okay. On the Easter weekend. I mean, I've been off for the last 2 weeks, so just kind of extends my time off to an extra day. One less Monday to come back to next week, but still, good time off appreciated all the same. And thank you to me, a pineapple, for the 77 month in a row sub, and chooses to announce this by lurking immediately with a frog. Great. But thanks for the support, pineapple. It's very kind of you. You wonder if the background image is AI generated. There are lots of layers that don't make sense. It's possible, but hey, women of love. Oh my god, Doom and not Tomb Raider. Yes, not Tomb Raider. I have, for the time being, I have finished with Tomb Raider 2. I do have to play the expansion, but I was advised by Dave the Daring to take a break from Tomb Raider before going back to it, since I think I was a bit burnt out after the end of one of the ending levels of Tomb Raider 2 was a bit much, shall we say. Kind of broke my appreciation for the game, even though I still mostly enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll be probably playing a fair bit of Doom for the next couple of streams because of that, but then getting back to the whole other game, Doom, switch around the stream, etc., sort of thing. Well, I suppose, hopefully, Hakros, the author, who I have contacted on Discord, will hopefully pop along into the chat at some point, and maybe he can answer the question about the background for this ward, which I'll link here. How many tombs have you raided? Are there any tombs left for the archaeologists, or have you destroyed all of history? Well, in the ending of Tomb Raider 2, I may have blown a very small part of the Great Wall of China. So I guess I might have destroyed a tiny piece of history at the end of Tomb Raider 2, but it was worth it to stop the threat from a dragon. Thank you very much for the 65 month in a row sub, Lord Misfit, and V, back at you. Anywho, so let's get started with this playtesting thing, shall we? So the first map is by Hakros. We might remember Hakros as being an interesting mapper who has made some interesting maps in the past. Some more unpleasantly difficult than others. This one promises to be simplistic, but I've also heard that before from this particular individual. So the map is called Simply Deadly, and it's a bit weird because I assume he just hasn't updated the thread. The thread states a version 1.3, but the version you download is version 1.4, or says it's version 1.4. Hey, Blitzclock, how you doing? I'm aware that I will be getting around to one of your playtest things eventually. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Oh, I just remembered. Something. Oh, right, that's a big full thing. Yes, I was going to say, I remembered that you did have something you wanted me to play, but it was being postponed. But then I realized that you were curious as to me playing a previous thing, which was quite lengthy. But yeah, I mean, I haven't got any link back since that correspondence on Twitch, but can take a look at the thing that your previous project that you wish me to have a look at. Anyway, getting back to this Hackross's creation. So it's called Simply Deadly. It's a UDMF map for GZ Doom, hence why I'm playing this in GZ Doom. Just one map. Apparently took a week. And it simply just says a short but intense recreation of the classic map Dead Simple from Doom 2. Can you survive and become the painkiller? Greetings. That's it. That's all it says, pretty much. So, yeah, I don't really have a lot of else to say. It's Hackross's interpretation of map Dead Simple from Doom 2. Now, this being in UDMF, and this being by Hackross, we can expect something a bit bigger than is advertised. Yeah, I was going for it first to make sure nothing is broken. This is an older version than the very last one I had abandoned and then ended. Alright, so we'll just make sure that the compatibility is set normally, which it is. I think mouse click is off, which is good. So I do like the custom screen here. It's very highly detailed for a title pick for this. Evokes a bit of historical or mythological ethos to it. It looks nice, basically. Right, so let's see what this is like. John the Rookie, John the Marine, Gene the Painkiller. We have 3 difficulty settings. Not 5, 3. Well, my name is John, so I'm going to play on Marine difficulty. Splash. Alright, well, we have a HUD. We have apparently 6 enemies. I don't expect that to be the case for much longer. And we have a very nice little, wow, very HUD. Yeah. What? Oh, wait. I didn't realize these were actually settings. Hardcore settings recommended for experts. Let's not do that. Normal settings recommended for beginners. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for that because... yeah. Well, that 6 became 9 quick, didn't it? That's in a Doom beginner. I will remind you that this is the mapper who, last time I played something by this particular person, led me on a slaughter map that was so ridiculous. So, you'll forgive me if being cautious with a Hackross creation is not a terrible thing to do. I mean, if it's a really short piece of work, then maybe I'll play on hardcore and we'll see what the difference is. But I don't think this will be short. Well, we certainly are going with the textures, aren't we? Damn. Can we go here? Again, not so sure if jumping would be permitted at this point. So I might just leave it for now. Let's press... oh yeah, here comes a... in other words, underestimate Hackross's dickishness at your peril. Forward lighting. Can't actually see the exact amounts of ammo on the this hood, by the way. Bit of a slight. Yeah, it is actually slight of an issue, not being able to actually see the correct counts of the weapons. Instead of having this rad BLR amp god. You like the sword splashes. Yeah, that's like a that's an effect of a body interacting with a slime or whatnot. I mean, this is UDMF territory, so all the fancy bells and whistles will be out in full force here. Wow, what's the health kits? Let's press 2 at once. Speed this up a little bit. ChatGPT. Be careful here though, because opening 2 at once has meant I could get flanked. Oh. My health seems to recover in these water pools. I did notice that a moment ago. So you recover your health in these pools. Okay. Alright, that was pretty easy to clean up, I guess. Simple. Oh, title drop. Covering the entire screen. Yeah, here we go. That was like a bit big, wasn't it? Spamming the player's entire vision as you unleash this surprise on the level. Also the map layout apparently disappearing, the monster count stopping. Alright, that takes care of the mancubus. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, Maddock, you were saying about how easy this was looking. I told you not to run. This is why we don't underestimate Hackross maps, people. I knew this was going to be anything but easy. That cross doesn't do things in small numbers. That being said, maybe it's because I advanced too far too quick. Or is this going to happen anyway? Yeah, it's going to happen anyway. This is just a very gradual revealing process. And now we need to... Oh, we grab all this stuff. Yeah, now I can't see how much ammo I have for things. This is a bit of a problem. I need to get that plasma gun real quick, right? I'll kill this archer now, that helps. Oh, there's so much stuff. Okay, please. Reroll. Alright. Let's get all that. This is the normal thing, yes. It's not actually too... Yeah, the problem here is I can't tell how much ammo I have for everything unless I pick the weapon. This is a terrible choice. Like, I can't tell how much I have for each weapon, so picking up stuff is a bit awkward. It's not a very good idea to have that on the HUD in this way. No, it doesn't make any difference. This is not the numbers coded into this one, which is really not a good idea. Oh god, there's another layer. Thought I had killed this arch though. Really have not. Nice. Oh dear. Oh my god. Which we get... Okay, I'll put myself into a better position now. Also, hello, Phil. How's it going? Oh boy. Hey, Tourniquet. No, we don't have a sweet bot. That was just me answering it. Ah, that's what I needed, BFG. We'll try that again. I said, wow, that's what I need, a BFG, but without losing all my health to get it. on a pile of very sloppy backpacks. I am the sweet bot. Yes. I will simulate everything. Yeah, can you just... Thanks. Good grief. Fucking hell. Are you gonna fire at some point, buddy? Great. Alright. There are still enemies to go in this level somewhere. I think. Yeah. Save! Yes! We're not done yet. What did that do? Oh yeah, so it did. The music? Don't know. There's no extra information in the it just says custom music no, according to the description, but not really information, but clearly that's not the case. What? Hey, Bitefire. Okay, Hackross. What the fuck? Wait, that just ended the level. I was gonna say, why are we spamming the title again in a much worse situation? But I guess that was an intentional death exit. I don't know why he's spamming the title like that in the first place. It's just really awkward on the screen either way. Well, I was a beginner. I stressed to think what bloody hardcore would be like. Is it worth having a look at that mode? Oh, doesn't cut to anything. Alright, well I'm not going on painkiller difficulty, so... This is gonna be hell, you sure? Okay. Soon will just be harder enemy placements. Okay, well, might be worth saving ourselves some time here. It's basically going to be the same thing, but with harder enemy placement. And, well, I don't need to know. I already know how ridiculous Hackross's enemy placement gets sometimes. So, trust me, putting in a bunch of extra early Hells and Barons is going to be the beginning of the madness. I will, for curiosity's sake, take a look at the switches. Oh god, this part really is not as much hardcore as it is just boring. Boring core. With the, I think oh, maybe not to actually kill them, but... Alright, whatever. There we go. That's better. Like one set lowered. It looks like these spawns aren't changed any. Yeah, these look unchanged to me in the hardcore mode. So the difference will probably come from when you flick all four and go in the middle. Again, no, I have to emphasize that you really need the you really do need to have the numbers of the ammo count in the HUD. You can obviously see why it's a bad idea to not be able to gauge an accurate ammo count for your other weapons in terms of managing pickups and supplies, right? How to awkwardly check what ammo is you know, needs to be the red bit does not recover your health. The red bit just is there. Alright. Time to regret this decision. Spam a giant wall of text on the screen! Alright. Now you tell me if this is a good idea or not. You've released you've unexpectedly unleashed a nasty thing for the level, and this is in the way visually. Just why did this have to take up the whole screen? And by the way, this is something that this particular guy has done before. We do not need the title drop to take up the whole fucking screen. Especially not when I'm trying to reassess the situation that has changed literally before my eyes. Can't quite make it out. It needs to be bigger. Yeah, it should just be like a giant Like, it's only a few seconds, but still. It doesn't have to stretch the whole screen. It could have just been done at the beginning of the map. Would have been fine. If you're going to do that, fine. Then here's the time to do it. Oh, look at that font size. That's fine. Do it here. Simply deadly. Bam. Yes, it's still kind of annoying, but, you know, at least it wouldn't be in the way of a more intense action bit. Or just have it as a smaller size. That works too. So did I actually answer you before, Tourniquet? Good to see you, by the way. I'm doing alright. I've been on my Easter break for the last 2 weeks. So I've had a good bit of downtime. This doesn't seem any different, actually, at the moment. I thought there'd be... I assume the differences will be coming in at some point, though. I would have thought. Oh, that is such an awkward power-up to get. Holy smokes. I need to get the good stuff now. Big trouble I am going to be in later. Oh. So his idea of hardcore is to put 3 arch vowels in each corner instead of 1. That is the difference. No, wait. Hang on. 4 arch vowels in the same corner. Or just some extra teleporting ones, whatever. Okay. That seems to be the only difference I could immediately notice here. Okay, well, that's different. I guess adding the arch vowels here is also something. Oh boy. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Out of the way. Out of the way. Well, this is going to be awkward. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go get some supplies of health from somewhere to deal with this. Please die, please. Okay, that actually really did help. Sort of. Save. Where the fuck is this off about? Oh, there's still some in cages? Really? Go away. Okay, let's... Enough. Why are we... I don't really think hardcore of just having a ton of extra enemies in some of the areas is necessarily more difficult, as it is more really, really annoying. To be honest. Like... Annoying would be a better phrase of putting it. All the fucking health. You put all the ammo out here, but you didn't put any health other than that one Mega Spear. Plus forcing the player to what, have to go through all this mess? Yeah, no. Just, why are some of the best power-ups in more awkward spots that, you know... I can run through this one and grab the ammo. I can run through the other one and grab the ammo. But the friggin' Soul Spear... No, I've had enough of this fucking shit already. Yeah, it's harder in that it's more really frustrating and annoying as usual. I don't think we need to say any more of that. He places the health power-ups in awkward dead ends. He adds more enemies to the same area. Awkwardly teleports vials and dumps. Just fuck no. Awkward and unpleasant. The normal version of that map is... Well, it's just a bigger dead symbol. With fancier graphics and... That's about it. Not really got much else to say on that one. Typical Hackross map is a typical Hackross experience. At least this time I actually managed to beat it. And it wasn't some 4-hour slaughter map that pretended to be something easy. Yeah, I mean, just... So really the main thing I could take away from that in terms of constructive feedback is we don't need a title drop that takes up the whole screen. The HUD really does need to contain the numbers of the ammo. Have some consideration for health power-ups not being dead ends in situations where the player needs to be mobile. You know, you open up all the other corridors for the player to move between getting ammo, but you just walk off the health spears from that. Why? I mean, it's definitely not the most evil thing that Hackross has done, but yeah, it's fine, I guess. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? I'm still hoping that a certain mapper is going to show up in the chat in a little bit, because one of them did request my... I think this is called First Map as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just double check. Well, no, actually it's called Map 01, but there is no name for it other than this. Yeah, there's not a lot of description. So we'll go off that, I guess. Says it's meant to be done with GZ Doom, so we'll play in GZ Doom as intended. First maps often have this strange barren feeling. Well, this one's going to have a very specific problem, because I've kind of taken a peek at some of these playtest maps, and this one is an exercise in, well, you'll see. Slight spoilers on this one. Okay, OBS, you're gonna do. This is why I don't like using GZ Doom with OBS, because every time you boot in and out, OBS decides to take 20 seconds to capture GZ Doom, yet the STA captures immediately. I don't know why this is the case. It's very, very silly and stupid. So yeah, this is... I do tend to get drawn when I'm working on Doom World for first maps, by the way. Looks like this could be a great map for fans of StarTan. So this is the first map by Child, the map creator, which was posted on Monday. It doesn't really say all that much. It also says get free Doom if there are missing textures. Free Doom. Oh, right, so they have actually updated this. I don't actually have free Doom. Okay, never mind. They actually did solve this problem. Oh, seriously? Just... what? Why? Yeah, thank you. Okay, well. Free Doom? I've never even played Free Doom. Where the heck do I find that? No, I need to download Free Doom. There we go. Free Doom, Free Doom, Free Doom, Free Doom. Yeah, let's download that. Okay, so what I just said earlier is irrelevant. Oh god, did it download? Oh, it did. Alright, okay. Whoops. I've never actually used Free Doom before. So, yeah, we'll amend that. Guess that means, yeah, there are in the original version of the thread. In the original version of the thread, missing textures are present. It turns out that they want you to run it with Free Doom. So this wasn't updated until I've just looked at it now. So it looks like they have at least acknowledged the source of. Hopefully this is correct. I've never played Free Doom, by the way. It does have its own level pack, I believe, in both games. I wonder if it's anything worth playing. Alright, anyway, this is Child the map creator's first thing. I guess this will be correct. We'll find out. Yeah, this seems to be... Oh, the level map has a... Wait, no, this will just be the name of the original map from the thing, won't it? Let me just confirm this. Yeah, I think this is the original map 2 from Free Doom. This looks quite nice. Not gonna lie. Yeah, there's only one map. I can confirm that the first map is well, the first map 1 is the map 1, but it's using Free Doom textures. Just the Free Doom textures. But this apparently also replaces the enemy textures, because I don't know if there's a way of just doing it with... Yeah. So the main problem was there wasn't enough information given... But wait a minute, this is weird. Okay, this is even weirder than I thought. Let me just go in here. Okay. Right. Now I'm just really confused about something. Right away, right? If you look at the actual thread, the first room is the same as this one, I think. But the textures are in the thread StarTan. But here, running the Free Doom as is needed for the missing textures, it's different textures. So what the fuck? I'm pretty confused. This is... I'll show you what I mean, right? If you just run this without anything on top, is what you get. This, right? So this is everything with no textures and so forth, right? So I figured, yeah, I've got to run it with Freedoom, right? Which I am doing. I'm running it with Freedoom now. So I run it with Freedoom 2, because it's a Doom 2 WAD. I imagine you need that. So that's the pistol zombie replacement. Bear in mind, I've never played Freedoom, so I don't know of sprite replacements. But that's what's not confusing. Look at this. The texture's here on the walls. But if we bring up the thread, this is the same room here with the side thing. You've got Startan. Why do we have... This is Startan. This is not a Freedoom thing. We have Startan here. Why do we have the Startan textures in a screenshot, but then the in-game thing requires Freedoom textures? What the fuck? Does this mean this could have just worked with Doom 2 textures? Also, hi, Dave. Just confusing. Right, did they unnecessarily just decide to switch to Freedoom textures at some point, or what? I don't know. Very, very confusing. Just... Hey. No, it's the same thing. It's so weird. Maybe it needs 4 Doom. 4 Doom. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is the original map. Oh. Oh, what? Now it didn't load the thinking correctly. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Alright, we're back in business. Right, sorry about that really weird confusion. So yes, the thread shows Startan being used for this texture, but you need Freedoom textures to run with it. And originally they didn't even say you needed Freedoom. Someone had to point this out to them. Oh, how to make this so bloody unnecessarily confusing. Just use Doom 2 textures. But anyway, here's the ward. It's not called hydroelectric. The hell? Sorry, I just wanted to check that wasn't a weird Freedoom thing. Again. Alright, whatever. I guess you did it in the wrong order. You don't load it in with the drag and drop method. Oh, I'm familiar with stealth monsters, alright. Hey, Xbox Clown, by the way. I'm very familiar with stealth monsters. You may want to take a guess as to what my thoughts on them are. I just genuinely thought that was a free Doom thing. You see, I wasn't expecting that in this WOD. Misaligned texture here. Misaligned. Well, that's probably normal, I guess. Oh, that's the chain gun replacement, I guess. Okay, health. Okay. Blue skull? Oh, that's a nice blue skull animation, by the way. This is the pinky replacement. It actually was quite nice. So it's a sort of free version of Doom that gets around it being Doom. Wow, we need some texture variety and some better alignment in general, but... Wait, why are all the walls in this room like... Are they all going to raise up at some point? Yes. I mean, there was someone about to go out and create that sprite, so that's kind of nice. Oh, that's the end of the level. That's what the exit looks like? Okay, well, again, never played Free Doom, so I don't know of that being an exit, and that may well be obvious to those who have played. What are you supposed to be? Imp? You an imp replacement? Yeah, I guess so. Ectoplasmic Surge. And the secret. Yes. But look at the walls here. Like, are they... Oh, they don't do anything. But when the map marks them as being like this texture that's... Oh no, wait, there is something up here. There is something in these things. There's a little raised thing, but it looks like it's going to ambush out the player, which would have been more interesting than what happens. So this is a basic, very simple map. You kill a few things, go here, get key, open door. The soul spear is optional, and that's it. Yeah, oops, I accidentally clicked on that one enemy and pressed the stealth button. Oh, that's a clumsy thing to occur. Silly me. I accidentally made this enemy a stealth enemy, which is fucking pointless. What is the point? It's one shotgunner. It's easily dealt with. Do I have to go through the reason why we don't use stealth enemies in Doom ever, even if your name is Jimmy or Zazer? You do not use stealth enemies. They are bullshit. They have always been bullshit. The chat probably will indicate that. I'm not a fan of him, and for very good reason. It's just... In this particular case, the stealth enemy is just completely pointless. But trust me, they are used to be a lot meaner. And a lot more cheap. You know, there's no reason to use a stealth enemy in Doom. I mean, there are some ways to make sneakier enemies that are hard to spot, yes. Things that I give away their tails. I've come across a few of them. Like an enemy that is invisible but has glowing eyes, and it's a wad that has dark atmosphere, so you can see the eyes. But if you don't see them or spot them well, you get hit. But at least you know where they are when they attack or when they move around. But this, it's just like, yeah, okay, you make it. So the thing is that in this particular case, a lone enemy being stealthed is not an issue, but then it's like, you know that this is used for much worse thing, trust me. Yeah, I've seen stealth vials, I've seen stealth chain gunners. Being able to react to an enemy being around, you know, a large part of Doom's gameplay is being able to attack an enemy and react and the fast movement. You can definitely have cheap ambushes where enemies are suddenly next to the player, but it's different when you go into a room that looks empty and you can't see anything, and then suddenly, bam, you've been hit by an enemy you couldn't see. Yes, it's the stealth monster rant, because it's 2025 and we still have to talk about the stealth monster rant because people are still using these fucking options. I wasn't even expecting to see a stealth monster map in an 8-map set per first-time mapper. And so the one takeaway from this is do not use stealth monsters for anything under any circumstances. Stay away from that button. There is no need to do stealth monsters. They are annoying. They are against the very gameplay of Doom. Just stay away. It's just a bullshit way of getting cheap damage onto a player. Just... oh, look at that big fist. Because this mod requires 3 Doom textures to work. Yeah, I know, that's why I've said some of them before. So, we have 3 Doom textures are needed to run this. We have a stealth enemy in a very, very quick map. Not even Earth is safe. The monsters show up there ahead of you. Wait, is this 3 Doom text? It probably is. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's probably 3 Doom text. I won't know. I've never played 3 Doom. AGM's investors. I don't get it. The mind review first. You only just yeah. I mean, it's a first map, so you know, obviously, we need to make more interesting fights and rooms and so forth. I'm willing to forgive all that, but the main thing I really want to take away is do not use stealth enemies. There's no need for them. They're just cheap and unpleasant and not fair. I should not take damage from an enemy I cannot see or anticipate where it is in a room unless I spam the chain gun, and even then I have to know that it's there. You know, it goes against the good way of playing Doom, having cheap little invisible enemies like that you only visible when they are attacked. It's just no. Yeah, have it code in, have some way of being able to see the enemy before it attacks. That's the problem. It's not so much the idea of an enemy that is sneaky that can attack you, it's the fact you don't know where it is. So, and then it's always an annoying thing, like it's always a hit scan, or it's always a Baron, or an Archvile, or something. And, you know, a large part, it's just no. Just no. Also, maybe maybe we don't necessarily have to use... Why are we using free Doom textures for a very small map, and then you have a screenshot that shows Doom 2 textures working just fine? I don't get it. It's so bloody unnecessarily confusing. Just use Doom 2 textures, it's fine. And use different ones while you're at it. Because I've never played Free Doom, and I'm learning the Free Doom stuff as on the fly there, and I could still tell every texture on that map was largely the same one. Maybe he doesn't own the Doom 2 WOD. Well, he clearly does, Dave, because he has screenshot. Oh no, screenshot on the thread. Oh man, what are these textures that look like Doom 2 textures to me? Oh my gosh, what is all this? Oh, it looks like Doom 2 textures to me, Dave. Looks like they do own Doom 2. They just... I mean, again, also in the original thread, the LP did not state that you needed to use Free Doom. They just basically said, use Doom 2, and everyone was like, there's missing textures here, mate. And then they kind of learnt from that and amended it, which is good for them, by the way. So... Nah, it's not Doom 2. But, you know, I mean, they're starting out. It's their first map. You know, they've obviously... I don't want to be too harsh. It's just... Make it less confusing next time, please. Alright. Let's just move on to the next map. I don't want to really... Now, this one should be more interesting. And hopefully the mapper will be showing up in a moment for this one. Because this is something they have... This person asked me to play the map set, so... Oh god, this bloody name. So, holy moly. It's a long name. We'll fit on the screen somewhere. There we go. This one promises to be a little more good, though. By some margin. So, hopefully we'll be getting... I think this one actually looks pretty decent. From what I've seen. So hopefully we'll be getting some nice GZ Doom maps. And yeah, this is another GZ Doom thing where I might have spent the whole playtest stream delving into GZ Doom. Who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? We have crediting for the music artists. Yes. So this is Nemesis Chapter 1, Sacrifice No More. 5 maps for GZ Doom by Wumptus. And they've been working on building a... Apparently this was... Yeah, they requested me to play this, I think, last month. And this was apparently released on March the 20th. They've been working on a cohesive set of maps and been experimenting with all the fun things UDMF lets you do. The end result is a set of 5 maps, 4 normal and a secret one found in map 3. They have a couple of new enemies, Dretch, a smaller, weaker, faster imp variant. Easy to take down solo, but be wary when they swarm. Satisfying to mow down with a chain gun. A Right, another imp variant. These ghostly creatures have no projectile attack, but they have the ability to shroud themselves. Listen for their footsteps. Wraith. A ghastly dynamic corpse raised to fight. Watch out for their projectiles and don't get close in quarters. Killing them is almost as bad as letting them live. And the Yo part. Fire isn't the only magic the vile hell priest can conjure. Panning behind cover may not be enough to save you this time. Stay light on your feet and never stop moving. No, is this going to be like the fucking Archvile variant that attacks the ground or something? What do they call them? I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. So yeah, 5 maps. We got some music credits, which is nice. Looks like there's a bit more, a significant amount more effort into this one, which is good. It looks like Yukiro and Ezel have some texture credits in this as well, which is nice. So yeah. Don't know if there's anything else in the texture. What is... Oh, hang on. We have some... I can look at the text file for the music credits, which is nice. That's good. Okay, so I don't think the compatibility has changed. No, it hasn't. So we'll just delve in, shall we? Alright, so this is the first map, Sacrifice No More. And the music here is the Echo 2 title screen by John King. That being Echo the Dolphin. Certainly looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, what? Arch files right away? So much for being pleasant. Oh, I see. Some kind of switch. I guess it's like a fancy form of a switch, but I can't get to that right now. Oh, did that? Oh dear, this is not good. Whoa, okay, yikes. This is rather not the start I was expecting. Maybe I got... Oh no, he has them follow you around? Whoa, 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 bloody hell, what is this fucking going? I got... Oh no, ew. Why do we have to have this at the beginning? My god. Ew. Okay. Now I need a blue skull and a red skull. Alright, I guess that's... Alright, I guess we gotta... I guess we have to do some jumping? No, I don't like... You're making me do fucking platforming while an arch vial is right behind my ass? That is... Oh, thank goodness that was a fast lift. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, this is extremely unpleasant for the first map. Must be something I'm missing for the other key then. Do I just jump and get it? I guess we have to do... I guess jumping's allowed then, because we had to jump on those platforms. Hey, that is Wayne. How's it going? There's only 2 enemies, but they're both the arch vials. The level revolves around dodging the arch vials. So this is very much... Yeah, he's got some scripts for moving him around a bit. Oh, that's a secret. I don't want the secret. I just want to get out this level and move on to a level that's... Oh. Oh, coming out cushion both. Oh no, did I miss a chance to kill both of them, maybe? I wonder if maybe it's a way of killing them off. So... Oh, nice! So you could just kill them off at the end. Okay, that's satisfying. Now I can go back and get that secret without dealing with the irritating... arch vials, I guess. Don't know maybe some armor wouldn't have gone amiss for this. I mean, the idea is here clearly just... Oof. These props. Soul Sphere. Well, no real point for anything now. Well, there's 4 secrets in this level. But it does look like the level is over at this point. Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! The bridge is falling! Ah! I'm falling into darkness. Well, that was certainly an interesting start. Maybe lower difficulties give you some armor at the beginning to help nullify the blow of the vials a bit. I mean, the idea of platforming while an archvile blurs at you like that is a little awkward. Freedom gained, freedom denied. Broken bindings deny the thirsty blade its meal. Its wielders outwitted, outmaneuvered. Yet deliverance has been refused. Your captors will learn. If you cannot be granted freedom, then you will become Nemesis. Freedom gained. I will become Nemesis, apparently. Alright. The music here is Atlantis Ruins Remix by Badass Cyborg. Oh wow, got this. I guess this is the bottom of that bridge we fell off. This map does all the things the previous maps did not. Oh, I don't need the health. Kind of reminds me a bit of Pirate Doom 1. Sort of. Yeah, you remember the caves at one point in Pirate Doom 1? Reminds me a bit of that. Looks like I have no choice but to go into the middle of the purple goop. Secret, apparently. I wonder if I really should have been coming up here. I'm not sure if it actually achieved anything other than just more confusing me. I thought I just found like a very obvious place to go to, but no, it's kind of a I feel like I wasted that red suit somehow. Anyway. Rat. Okay, can't get up there. Going in there would... I think I know what we gotta do. I think. Good thing those faster imps have weak attacks, and being used to the way they are so far. It's extremely awkward. Long-range snipers, but they don't do a lot of damage, so it's not too bad. Too much eye candy and not a lot is happening. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh. Alright, cool. Secret gets. And now back to the red key area. It's not often to see a world with a mood progression feels so carefully crafted and interwoven with the encounters. Whoa, where'd all these guys come from? You're wanting... Well, there's your action, Solus. This room full of imps becomes a... These are the faster imps. Oh, what a sneaky teleportery for this. Well, there we go. Oh, payoff, I guess. Could say. Oh, that's the level. I would have made them all stealth. Alright, Blitz, you can go home. That's enough. That's enough ridiculous stuff from you. I like the projectiles blending with the rest of the level. Well, I wasn't actually expecting that kind of an ambush. I was expecting something to happen, but the visuals made that rather nice little ambush at the end there. Pit of Memories. Music here is Despair by Malice X. VG Music. Yeah, it's a nice way to set up the mood and have a bit of a finale. It was good. Look at that. Oh, these are meant to be like skeletons and bones and stuff. I see. I just grab that to be greedy and to use it against pinkies. Alright, bye enemy. Oh, these must be the shrouding ones. Now we can set these... Oh no, it's a sneaky enemy that I can see. You see... Shout out to map creator, that's more of a... I mean, obviously it's very visible, but that's kind of what I think of when I think of an enemy like that being used somewhat effectively. You know, there's some way of seeing where they are when they are, like, slightly hidden, you know. They seem to really like using these weak imps in groups. Yeah, that being said, perhaps they could have been using a darker room, to be fair, and not using a very bright area. That feels like the kind of enemy introduced in a dark area, I'd agree. Like, you see them bright and then suddenly they vanish and they're very hard to detect among the... Yeah, maybe that's a little too generous of a... intro for that kind of enemy, but... Oh. Also quite quick. Go get him, Mancubus. You show those imps. Rights, whatever they're called. You show him who's boss. Nice death animation of that spirit leaving as well. Oh wow, they actually killed him. Yeah, looks like we got a bit of soul harvester there indeed, Lord Misfit. Man, yeah, it doesn't look like these enemies are meant to be like stealthy as per se. It feels more like they're just meant to be a really fast and swift melee combatant. I would guess. Is this stuck? What's going on? I feel like one was stuck there for a second, whatever that is. Oh my god, normal imps! Normal imps! Oh, what? Oh, what's going on? Oh, oh, oh. Oh. That's the end of the level. Your mind immediately starts to build up a little story about this place and why the imp is there, and the mancubus and all that. I mean, some maps are best about just the gameplay from A to B, and some maps are about the story. And sometimes you combine both of those together. You know. It's usually nice to have something good to look at as you're going through each gameplay section. I guess there was like a secret there that contained the other 20 or so enemies or whatever. So this is Yo Part. The music here is Fault Zone by Martin Skolk. Whoa. Is that an outside skybox? Looks like it. Oh, wow. Oh, shit, you're right. Yeah. Oh, no. You're right. There's a secret level. Fuck. No, you're right. I bloody forgot. Map 3 has the secret exit. It's alright. We'll go back to it afterwards. Or I could just redo this level again. And we'll try and find the exit as normal. Fuck it. I actually like this map set so far, so I'm willing to just replay this level real quick. This is not a charade. Don't know if that's the way you're supposed to go. But anyway. This time the Mancubus doesn't take all those weak imps' fire for me. I have to go and kill it myself. Bah. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. Proceeding with the level. Alright, well that's the normal exit. Now to find the secret exit. If possible. Oh, come on, you joking me? Why can't I not go back? I'm not allowed to go. Why? I'm not allowed to go back this way. Seriously? I don't know if that's supposed to be an intentional walk-in, but if not, that's a bit stingy. That's a bit mean-spirited if that is meant to be like a walk-in there. I can see something on the map ahead, so this looks to be the way to the secrets exit, but how to unlock it? Why is the question? Ooh, what's this way? Found something here. Oh, piles of... Yeah, these are definitely an example of how you could use a stealthed enemy. Like, not entirely invisible. Oh, whoa. Oh, now it's even darker. Great. Why? Oh, God. Get back to hexing, you bloody things. Yeah, bloody reavers. I like how the light's dimmed for that. Oh. Wait, that was just to get through here. Like an alternate way of getting through here, I guess, or something. Okay. This appears to still be very much locked, though. There might be something hidden in one of these, maybe. Nope. Well, piss. Nothing around here. Nothing there or there. Yeah, there's definitely a section through here that leads to the other exit, so this is the thing that needs to be opened up. But how to do that? Oh. For 2 million jumping payoff finally pays out. Yeah, I wish. A barrier has fallen in the central chamber. Oh. Oh, okay. That's how you trigger it? Yep, that seems to be it. Let me just go back a sec there, if I may. Was there a clue to that? I was actually thinking to run across it, but... No, there's not really any... Well, no. Oh, hang on, no. Ah, no, there is a... Yeah, you can see there's a little gap in the thing here. It's very subtle, though. But yeah, you step down on that, then... Don't know why that torch appears. That's a bit weird, floating in the air like that. It looks like the torch that was down there is replaced, and it looks a bit weird, but... Yeah, I guess it's a secret. Very, very hard to spot. But it's there. Oh! The bridge is back! Whoa. Whoa. Wait, what? Whoa, oh. Whoa. What's going on? It's becoming surreal. Yeah, it was kind of trippy. My eye! So it's just being blinded by the fog. Usud wept. This is the secret map. And the music here is Below Mount Phalos by Malice X. At some point I had a super shotgun. Oh, was that the prize for going into the red room, perhaps? I just seem to have completely blinked and not really observed when I got this super shotgun. But I have it now, so... Yeah. Yay. Wait, hold on. This is the same... Oh, we're using portals. Oh, right. What is... Okay. Hey, Shaka. Something for an infight there. Never mind. Also, hugs John. Yes, I have been hugged. I have been hugged. I don't have a red skull to escape the circle of... Yeah, see, portal. Very clever. Oh. What? What? Oh, wow. That was more unexpected pause just for going into a secret. Also, room is probably getting a bit dark. Let me just flick a light on. Did you miss any cool secrets? Will this take me to a different thing? Or have I already done this one? Wow! That appears to be what I'm aiming to get into eventually, but as of that's. Oh, oh, for fuck's sake! That is what I'm supposed to drop onto, and I keep missing it. That is the second time I've missed that. Well. I think, yeah, I'm supposed to drop onto that, and then... Okay. This time let's not miss the bloody drop. There we go. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh my god. That is the most unpleasant thing I need to see right now. That worked out rather well, though. Hey, Revenants, can you stop dying, please? You slide across. A little. A little? That was an archvile perfectly slotted into the middle of some conveniently mobile body blockers. We have to go to the other one to press this switch to do something. Oh. Oh, a staircase. Oh, where'd it go? That's annoying. Yeah. It actually went for that crack. Yes. Into the heart. Okay, I don't think standing near it is a good idea. I was doing very precise floating. Yikes. Ow, my everything. That went horrible. Let's not do that. Please. Let's not do that. Can we just steady down, guys? Yeah, go over there. Alright, bye. Okay, bye then. I guess you're not coming back anytime soon. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna... Whoa, that Natron was floating. That Natron was floating. Ah, right. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh, right. That's the end of the level. Moody epicness. Well, I had some slightly... that archvile placement was certainly evil in that one room. But I like the idea of the portals and the repeating area. And because it's like... only 2 circles, it means it's not quite as confusing to figure it out. It's not like there were 3 or 4 circles next to each other and enough distinct features in all of them. Although that blue skull kid, I don't know, I didn't figure out that you were supposed to drop on that spot. Though I don't know if I was just me not noticing it straight away, or whether it could have been better conveyed that the end of that dropping area leads to the blue skull or not. I don't know. Suitepee, do you have a guess to my favourite character of all times which comes from Lord of the Rings? Your favourite character of all times which comes from Lord of the Rings? Oh, I wasn't thinking the Hobbits actually. I was debating whether to say it was Arwen. I was trying to think of like a gothic character in Lord of the Rings, but alright, anyway, this is Yobat, the final level. Again, the music is Forza. So I guess we rise up to the top of... Well, we're back to the purple fog again. Tolkien himself said Sam is the hero. I don't think these are the things we're supposed to... Well, I could be wrong. Oh, a secret hidden in shadows. Nice. Oh. Oh, right. These are the weird skulls we have to activate. Okay. Sure. Oh, wow. They are very visible in this light. Yeah, I think Galadriel was supposed to have destructive aesthetics. She was once tempted by the ring's power. This is what happens when Frodo offered it to her. I think she says something to the likes of, "I must go now and rest within the something after being confronted with the ring directly." Ugh, piles of dead corpses. Okay. What? What was all that about? Just one regular... Okay, that was a bit weird. All that for just one imp? Did something go wrong there? Or was that just supposed to be all about that one imp? Bit weird, but we'll carry on. Oh, it's Cherry time. What does Cherry think about the fog in these maps? The fog? Cherry, what do you think about this purple fog? Would you like to drift in this purple fog? Its ichor colours sprawling in the night as you drift around. You're not really bothered what colour the fog is as long as it obscures the vision of those pesky marines. Oh, I see. So you would basically prefer a darkness or a very red fog. Yeah, okay. The Scars is hi to you, by the way. And you've been missed. Feeling not reciprocated. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Okay then. That was a development. I guess that's the Yopat, the final custom enemy type. An arch-vile who, as soon as it's revealed, you pretty much want to get the fuck away from. Bit of a wait, yeah, fair enough. Bit of a surprise, though. Probably intention to ambush the player that mean-spiritedly. That style of attack. Oh god, they do act like regular arch-viles. Yeah. Where is it? Could use some fucking health. I mean, it's not a hit scan attack, so it's sort of more dodgeable, I suppose, but... This is an ode to the map's creative friend. Pat. Yo. Pat. That seems to be it. Jeez, you really don't. You get no armor. I mean, I guess you could just about manage it, but gosh, that is. Oof. Probably still not as bad as the Diabolus, though, which I now remember is the name of that custom Archvale type. I should have remembered. Oh, an armor shard. Oh, thank you. A mighty armor shard. Oh. And now it's white. Oh. Whoa, wait. Snow? What's happening here? I'm blind. It's like fog and trees and... have we made it back home? Oh, and I can't go in this one area for some reason. Yeah, it's like a weird invisible wall here. Maybe the texture was supposed to be there instead. Can you play with the auto map on? Why? Oh, that's the end of the level. Yeah, more portal shenanigans. And then the normal crusher. Alright. Well, that's that. Well, that was Wumptus's map set. Nemesis Chapter 1. Sacrifice no more. So, that first level is certainly quite a tougher start than you might expect. After that, it becomes very UDMF-y. Certainly knows how to spike up the combat when required. I think the custom enemies were introduced quite nicely enough. There's only 4 of them, and none of them feel particularly stupidly powerful. You like the first 2 levels the best. Pretty visuals, maybe a bit overdone, the fog. I mean, even though like there was a lot of armor and stuff in some of the fights, the enemies weren't cheap, and they weren't very big either. The levels were just nicely sized, I think. Not too long. You know, not too excessive use of UDMF-y stuff. But, yeah, maybe the fog a bit much, slightly perhaps. Certainly turns those roaming imps almost invisible. But not bad, not a particularly bad set of 5 maps overall. Why do you say UDMF with disdain in your voice? I don't say it with disdain in my voice. Oh, are you referring to Souls? I appreciate the fog at the beginning of the second level. Dream like a slow working up, not knowing the. I'll just quickly show this to Shakar so that. Yeah, the ambush in this room was particularly well done. Very, probably the highlight of the WOD was this ambush in this room. And this is after you fall off the bridge from the previous level. And the music is very ambient as well, to seem to be suitable. So, there you go. And then you get ambushed by a bunch of imps. But no, it was boring, how dare you. So, there you go, Rumptus. I don't know if I said my points about serious things in that, so yeah. Alright. Alright, so I guess we'll be running this in GZ Doom also. Fair enough. GZ Doom is doing all the testing today. That is for certain. Alright. You are the lead programmer for Hellsinger after all. Okay, so this one is a double header. There are 2 maps in this one. The first both by Zezir. So the first one is called the Dynamic Slime Factory, a tech base with some hell themes, which is GZ Doom tested, running with Zdoom, Doom 2 format. Took a few days. Yeah. So that's the first map of this. Oh, sorry, I need to give you a link, don't I? There we go. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, a tech base with hellish elements apparently took a little while to make and was released actually only a few days ago. The second was might be the correct pronunciation. Said Zdoom? I guess that just means default then, I suppose. Yeah, we haven't said that before, Chico. What are you talking about? Exit, exits. What do you mean I can't just leave the level immediately? Bullshit. I got some Ultimate Doom music playing. Nice. My tech pieces. How is that project going, by the way, Shakira? The Hellsinger thing. You know? Looking forward to playing that someday. Still a lot of things I'm looking forward to playing eventually. Nice use of the pillar space here. Come back to that if required. Oh. I've actually had to narrow down my wish list recently on Steam. I have too many games on there on my wish list. I've had to cut a few out. How many do I have now? I have about 50 plus. So a good chunk of them are not released things, but some chunk are out now already. I had about 65 or so. There were a few. I'm getting to that point now where I'm really having to start like cutting back on playing games and also, you know, being aware I can't play everything. So I'm trying my very best to . 200 plus. 201. Yeah. 206. It was just cool, but I'm like turning 40 this year, and well, I'm getting to that point now where I'm starting to have to realize I'm not gonna be able to play everything I want to play, so I have to like start not just listing piles of games that don't get me anywhere. I need to like actually. I don't have Berserk, do I? Fuck. Yeah, that's not quite the E2M2 secret as that would be. Oh. Nice. Oh, neat. Oh, double neat. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Alright, through the portal. I like this, though. I've not seen this before. Like, the hell melding inside a crate section. That's kind of cool. It's a bit different. I've seen that kind of meshing of the textures before. All right. Okay, yeah, she gave me a super shotgun, but that was still a stupid barrel. I do like that you use all the crate space for this, though. Like, making full use of every bit of, I'm gonna drop the Berserk here, actually. Oh, nice. Schmocked both of them. No messing. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh, and it's high up, so I can't just easily get it. Oh, awesome. That worked out alright, actually. Ow! Mostly worked out alright. Whee! No! The same again, a lot of bang for this crate section, aren't they? Weird timing to have the chain gun in there. There's what? Yeah, that appeared to trigger just because of the lift press here. I guess if I go for the wrong one, I'll be triggering extra things. Yikes. Shodan is the AI from System Shock 1 and 2. I've only played System Shock 1, but she's also the protagonist in 2, I think. Anywho, I have no key. Oh wow, there's loads of ammo here I could have been getting. Didn't even notice that. We go back up now through the... Nice to put an enemy in the backtrack there, very good. That's what I've talked about with other... Oh god. That was certainly a garage full of things. Revenant on the toilets. Boy, I'm gonna got that mega armor. He's got walking. It is rude. Their existence on this planet is rude. Ooh. Nice. Oh, there isn't anything on that one. Okay. Oh, that's why all that's there. Hiding the... I thought it was, why is there just a room full of barrels and nothing else? Yeah, I think I've seen this room somewhere before. Feels a bit familiar. Alright, we won't mince words. Very nice E1M3. I've played these games before. But the ambush is worse. Oh god, it's worse. Bit interesting just to stick it in the middle of the level randomly like that, but hey, you know, you do you, man. But also that accesses the Mega Spear, which apparently is not a secret anymore. Wait, was that a need to open the exit? Oh no, that means the Mega Spear isn't being used as a secret, it's being used for... Well... Oh man, I wonder what boss monster awaits beyond the rocky wall. I wonder if it's a cyber demon. Oh my gosh, it's a cyber demon. Who would have seen this coming? I should have put a zombie man instead, yeah. It's a zombie man, and then a cyber demon. Just to throw you off. No, we're not getting that tonight, Lord Misfit. I don't know if more could have been added to that. Maybe. But, it's not the best arena to fight him in. I'll accept the one-on-one showdown. It's not like I had a BFG. So, okay. I know it was a Suitepee reference. It had a toilet, so it was 10 out of 10 map. You have entered deeply into the infested starport. And... okay, then it just... okay, this is a different error. Secret next, unnamed. Unable to open map, secret next. Oh my gosh. I've never had this error before. I'm not being sarcastic this time. This is... I missed the starport. I missed everything. This is the thing you can't play. That is a strange error. They used the wrong kind of exit. Yeah. Yeah, they probably did. It's like a secret exit. That's why the text even came. I don't know. Anyway, that was Dynamic Slime Factory. That was the first map by Zazir. Yeah, but that was intentional. I don't think that was intentional this time more than this bit. So not a bad map overall. The A1M3 reference was nice. Generally was okay of a map. I would say. Chat was busy talking about Lord of the Rings half the time, but I hope there was any thoughts on that one from the chat. Well, we hold up the next one. Because there's a part 2. Different map from the same mapper. It was decent. Yeah, so this one basically just describes as a vile sanctuary at the shores of hell. That is a description of that one. And this also came out on the same... well, actually, there's a bit more description to this one. Apparently, this is a continuation from a previous map they made called the Fortress of Suffering. Significantly harder and has a theme around a sanctuary for archviles on the shores of hell. Oh, great. Archviles. That sounds delightful. Alright, well... armor, berserk, thingy. Okay, some nice goodies right off the bat. Go get him, Good boy! You box that Hell Knight. No, you wouldn't want to go to there. I don't think most people would. You need significant financial persuasion to go to a place full of fiery individuals such as that. Oh, that hurts. And the monsters can't go past it. There's a barrier between worlds. Pound, pound. Unusually high infighting utilization rate for a Suitepee stream. Oh, man, fights. What in the chat? Okay. Oh, right. Huh? So wait, the chain gun actually killed the revenants, but somehow died anyway. Wow, they also killed each other. With the last breath, it got a shot off, I guess. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Get the fuck out! Get the hole. That cost me so much of my health. So much of my health for that hole. Oh, please tell me this is a secret. I'm getting my health back. Well, it's a secret. Secret orange key. Oh. Let's see if I can... This will be a hell of an ammo dump otherwise. Easy this time. No, 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 no. Oh. It's not a pain sector. Phew. Oh my god, that's an even worse... These things don't die easily. Yeah, what was that? Huh? You wanna hide, your little wizard friend? Cowards? I'll box you all. Hey, Hazard. Simple enough. Oh no, we had to make it harder. Why you bastards not? There we go. My gosh. No, not two more! Wow, that actually got through. Oh, I dodged that perfectly. Jeez. That's it. Whatever. Jeez, can we not take the tick damage, please? Please. Oh man, there's a... I don't like having to waste a med kit like that, but I do want the budget. I really want the backpack. I think I'm being a bit too greedy. At the wrong time, perhaps? I don't know. I hope it'll be great taking that mit. Hey, thanks for the follows, Sako Moore. Much appreciated. That actually reminds me of something I need to remind myself and people in the chat every so often. I do have a follower goal at the moment, which I am quite close to, as you can see. I should probably put that in the other corner, actually, for the moment. Yeah, just as a small reminder, I'm not going to ping this too often because it's going to be a very slow thing. If I get to 2,100 followers, I am going to be playing Okuplock. The thing that Coincidente is currently struggling through to beat in one sitting. Well, I have been advised that if I was to play it, I should not play on Ultraviolent, so I can take advantage of the increased health ammo capacities on the lowest difficulty. I will nevertheless be playing Okuplock if I hit that target. So, you know, kind of inspired by watching Coin play to have a stab at it, just to see what it's like. Hit it on purpose. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. No, this is fine. Good. I do want the Archfighter to come charging up the corridor. I did not want a million rev rockets to be hitting while I'm dealing with this problem, but you know. Always got what we want in life. There we go. Right. But yeah, I hope you're having a good evening, Cyclemore. Thanks for following. I do play a lot of Doom on this channel, as well as some other things. Yeah, Tomb Raider 2 at the moment, but I am taking a break before playing the expansion for Tomb Raider 2. Gonna play some Doom stuff for a little bit. Got a couple of things I'd like to play. Oh, I'm not going to be made to pay too badly for grabbing an early health kit, which is nice. Hobbit craft. Also, oh my gosh, 2 cybers. Of them. Alright, Solus, your hearing can now be restored. The plasma gun noises have stopped. Normal Doom noises will now commence. Plus I have to. Thanks, Rubix. Maybe not quite the same as that ambush in Sunlust, but very similar setup, I think, to that map in Sunlust. Those were enjoyable noises. Hold on to that for a moment. Yes, if I get to 21... Yeah, if I get to 2,100 followers, which currently I'm only 16 off, but bear in mind that I gain followers very slowly these days, which is fine. I will play Okuplock. I know it's torture, but I feel inspired to play it. Maybe it will inspire, in some small part, Coincidente, who is going through it with ultra violence. I think I should probably take more advantage of this. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. Should I? Probably going... Ah, what the fuck? Ah, what's going on? Oh, I'm so confused right now. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I watched his run earlier. He got screwed over by a cyber that decided to not in-flight correctly. That seems to be the way a lot of his runs, and he plans it out to the nth degree, then the AI decides, nah, today I'm going to do something slightly different for shits and giggles. And then Coin was dead. Pokey? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's just because of the sheer length of the map and just how many difficult fights there are. You could practice it for days, but you need all the things to go right on to make the run happen. It's not like Coincidente is trying to do it at speed, he's just trying to do it at all. Which I suppose does help a little bit. It's not like you have a time to beat. Because no one else has been perseverant enough to try and... We only have 10 enemies left. What's this going to be? A bunch of Archviles? Literally just Archviles, 10 of them. There's no cover, so this could get very awkward if it's just Archviles. Oh. Oh, fool was me! Well, don't I feel silly? We'll play. I need to get back to the chamber as fast as possible. God knows how many more things these are going to resurrect if left unchecked. Probably not that many though. Been down that way. This way, I guess, is next. No? Oh. Nothing. Is that it? No, is that it? Do I win? Do I win the prize? Yeah, Super Wong, you gotta work on your side, absolutely. But he has done it in one segment, so it's clearly doable. You know, and Coin is the only person that is seemingly capable of doing it, so... You know, he'll get there eventually, it's just a case of when. I'm in on a boat. Nice little boat. Yeah, that is a cute boat. Reminds me of some of the boats that were used for Blood Flow by Alfredo. Although, I'm not going like that playing this map set. So, not quite the same as that. Can't wait till I got that image up on. Could replace the name Alfredo, it would still apply to some of the mappers. Joshy. Occasionally Vivix. So yeah, Vile Sanctum actually was another alright map, I guess. The Vials weren't that vile. I think it played out quite nicely overall. Any thoughts from the chat on that one? Okay, if you want to play this, there's the link for you to try it. I will also link all the map sets in the YouTube description. They always do with a timestamp, so... So the main idea of this is playtest. Oh my god, I just realised there is one thing I have not put up, and I really, really should have. I should have had that in the corner the whole time. Oh, now everyone will know it's an official playtesting session. I can't believe I prepared everything except that. And that's the little thing that Fuzz made for me a while ago. Yes. I don't know that it makes a massive difference, I don't think, but, you know. It's just to confirm, yes, this is playtesting! Yay, the playtesting starts. Now, these are just things I felt like playing. Now we're going to playtest some real stuff now. Real time. It changes everything. Yeah, it changes everything, alright. Changes it all. Yeah. Alright, so generally good stuff says here. Well, I have something else to play. Luckily, I got one more thing on my sleeve. I might as well just play it in GZ Doom, because everything else has been done in GZ Doom today. So why the heck not, right? Might as well finish on a GZ Doom note while we're here. Because why not? No. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay. Map name, just called First. Isn't really given much description other than that, but we'll go with it. Okay, so the final Doom-related thing I'll be playing, or final thing I will be playing on this occasion, is by Backle Hole. But fuck it, man, you could probably tell me how to pronounce this, as I assume it's part. Sounds a bit like a Backle Hole, Brauhaus, Backle How. Sounds like we're German. Anyway, don't worry, John. I will release Bestiary one day. I shall save you from the GZ Doomans, the mappers. It says so in the Discord. No, they had no idea. They were never going to know. Clearly. Is Blitz? Oh, Blitz is still here. Yeah. Oh. I thought because of the HAU, how, like... Never mind, I'll shut up now. Anyway, this is Backle How's May the First WOD which was posted on April the 11th. I made this in October 2024, but I never published it here, so here it is. So it's a single level made for vanilla Doom. It doesn't really have a theme, lore, or a goal. It ended up just being a map for me to learn how to use Slade and build stuff and get started mapping. Well, I hope you'll enjoy it. And it even includes some pictures, which is nice. You know, that's fine if there's not like a goal to these things. I mean, you don't always have to have a goal or a strict sort of purpose. As long as you're like, we'll play on Doom Strict because it seems like they're doing it vanilla. No, 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 no. Oh, fine, whatever. Custom music, please use it. Anyway, here's D running again. Hey D, how's it going? It's D running, it's awesome. That's to like. I like D running too, it's awesome. That being said, the starting room looks interesting, I guess. I try. No, I will not chill. They must learn quickly. They must learn it quick. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep listening to it. Oh. Oh my goodness me. This is packed, but not really going anywhere. Tonight is the stream where Revenants don't die in 2 SSG blasts. Everything is... Shit. Shit! Where's the health kit when I need it? Oh, they're all in the middle. Oh, there's actually a hit scan there. Fuck my life. Get out of here. Oh, this is... Oh, for fuck's sake. Probably not. Let's not. Let's not, guys. Let's not when I'm all through. If they stay over there, this is fine. I want them all out. That was my mistake. Should have stayed here and just killed... Seriously, guys, can you please just stop surviving 2 shots and just die? Thanks. Ah, fuck, I have to get some ammo. Okay. If the payload males are dead, I'm not too bothered about letting them move a little bit, but god, that's a lot of revenant projectiles to have to avoid, so... Ow. Oh, souls. Okay. Sandy arrows. But you can't. Moonmappers don't know about sandy arrows. They might not even know what Sandy Peterson is. They might think Sandy Peterson is a YouTuber or something. Yes, they do. Well, if they know Sandy Peterson, then they know about custom music in Doom Wars. Case closed. Okay, there's a secret god spear. Where the fuck did that archvile go? This is not really as much of a secret as the only way to get out of that pit. I want to make that previous section much easier. That's a secret that I actually need if I fall in that pit to get the rocket launcher. How very bizarre. If you want to get the rocket launcher with Soul Spear, you then have to go get the secret to get out. How odd. Well, they had a good setup with pain elements and then a couple of pinkies and revs. It just felt... I guess? It's a bit weird that the rocket launcher is a secret like that. Oh. If I dived straight to the pit, I could have made this fight much more pleasant, but... I guess I chose to do it the more... well, difficult way. Alright. I'm trying to think what kind of music would be suited for this. Last time I complained about derunning, I actually did suggest a music swap out. But I can't think what kind of music would suit this level so far. Probably something quite intense. Maybe. I'm just trying to think what would suit this level. This, in comparison to the previous door, is a very uninspired Pinky Swarm. Ooh, boring. I swat down all the conveniently easy, killable Pinky fodder. Woo! You just feel like I need the... Oh, I could use Berserk. Whatever. Whatever. That was just a room full of pinkies. That's just... very disappointing. Sorry. Your first room with the exciting action. Yes, it's all weirdly in the middle when it comes out. That was actually quite nice, in a way. This follow-up is just meh. Just pinkies. Boring. I really would like to suggest a music swap out. We have flesh and blood. Oh my god, it's exactly the same thing again. Is that all it is? Just a bunch of Hell Knights and even more pinkies? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's even more pinkies with a couple of guys in between. You know what, guys? You can fucking kill all these pinkies. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Screw it. You want to keep all your pet pinkies, you get to look after them. Oh, that Revenant got smoked. Absolutely smoked. I can do a full circle strafe now around this pinky. Whee! I know what we could play. Let me go find it for a sec. I know what we could play here. Well, it's not quite the super fitting, but I'm thinking... hold on. Bloody hell, what the hell? Hey, let's see. No. Where is it? No. Here we go. No, shit. Which one was... Fuck's sake, hold on. So, yeah, I forgot... I bloody forgot which map was the thingy of the... hordes. Just bear with me a sec. Yeah, map 25, that was it. Alright, let's see. What's map 25's MIDI? That's fucking awful. I'm not having that. No. That might help, but I don't know if that suits the map. But also, that's a shorter version. I'm sure I can get a better thing for that. Surely. Might suit a bit better, but... Oh, fuck it. Never mind. I'm wasting too much time figuring this out. Sorry, I wanted to... No, wait, there is something else we could consider, perhaps. Just give me a sec here. Let's see if this is any... I mean, I'm being a bit lazy with a choice here, but I'm just going to do it anyway, just to set a different tone to music here. This is not my most inspired idea for musical choice, but I'm just going to put it in. This is from Heretic. This gets used as an intense track sometimes because of the drums. There's probably a lot better choices in this, but come on then, Baron. You want to waste all these pinkies at me? Bring it. You get to kill them all. Hey, Durantwood. I think I'll keep thinking I'll forward request to Playtesting and wind up slacking off. Hey, Kuduxi. The sparrows. Wait, all the others are dead. Oh my god, the fucking horde of enemies couldn't deal with the pinky swarm. If you can't handle this many pinkies, guys, you shouldn't be raising them as pets. Yeah, the first fight is inspired. It's a good, surprisingly vicious start. It's just that the following two fights so far have been anything but. It's just a group of pinkies by themselves, and then a group of pinkies with a couple of guys that... Yeah. Not great. I do have a berserk. Just prefer to use the super shotgun. Yeah, how are you finding Heretic? I find Heretic gets very sloggy. There it is. And for the finale, we have... well, actually a bit of a different composition, I would admit, so it's summon. But now the room's so big and open, I can just do this all day. Won't fight each other again. Get my fist out, box some pinkies to death. Bonk. More pinkies, but not as many as before. If you put like 4 archviles in here and had them start resurrecting all the pinkies, this would be really mean. But it would get me to do something. Over here. Oh, the others are dead. Alright. Oh, I had an archvile there. That's something. Certainly does. Wait. There's some enemies missing. The exit is just going through there, but where are the missing enemies? It's like 8 of them missing. Where are the missing enemies? I think I know where they are. Oh. Wait, that's a secret? Oh. I didn't even... This is not a secret. Alright, that's enough of that. I would like to pick something a bit more appropriate, but you get the idea. It adds more than derunning to that. Don't skip the main pinkies or you're not a real gamer. You should do an honorary derunning. So this map starts out with a decent first door fight, and then it just kind of becomes very easy after that point. Like, really... There's your demon. Yeah, well, I think there could have been some potential in this room having all the pinkies as a build-up for something. Like, maybe... blue door, you go through here, and... I don't know. I feel like there should have been something made of the fact that you're fighting, like... Well, this was not a biggest horde of pinkies, but these two certainly were, and these do. Like... This map was alright, and then I started playing. Place all pinkies with revenants. Yeah, well, none of that, thank you, souls. It feels like there could have been something used with the fact there's a big swarm of enemies that end up in the middle here. I don't know, maybe like if you had some pillars in the room and then spawn some archviles in at a way to point or something so that there's a bit of a threat the player has to deal with. And if the pinkies are in the middle, then yeah, you'd have to put some extra rocket ammo probably to compensate, but it would certainly make the deluge of pinkies have a later purpose perhaps or something. Something a bit more interesting than just a room full of pinkies, then a room full of pinkies with a few mid-tiers that they mop up if you circle strafe long enough. You know, there's not really the biggest threatening fight was just this room. All kind of flatlined after that. I mean, the archvile being at the front here in this room, leaning out towards the player when they've already got a rocket plasma, just doesn't convey the same level of threat as Pain Elementals, Pinkies, and Revs, where the player's best weapon is a rocket launcher or a super shotgun or a rocket launcher if they go into the pit. But that being said, rooms still very rectangular corridor based in terms of shape of the room, but not bad overall. Some nice detailing in the rooms, bit of texture variety. Basic map layout, but you know, it's not terrible. It needs custom music and it needs the fight intensity to be a bit more, I think. Walk over line with an empty room, yeah, that's a bit weird too. No elevation, so people don't clear map wall 3D. I think there was enough elevation and stuff. That's not a big issue of that, but yeah, it's. If you want to play it yourself, there is the link for you. If you wish to give this a try yourself, there you go. Enjoy. Wow, has it been 3 hours already? Dang. Alright, well. That is gonna do it for me. For tonight. I did want to play something else, actually, but I'll get around to that another time. Maybe later this month. Are you still here, by the way, Blitz, Glock? I know you wanted to link an earlier project to me or something for me to have a look at. Yeah, you're still here. You wanted to link me some earlier project or something like that. A leftover file from the last project, you said, apparently, or something like that. that you wanted me to possibly look at, whatever it is. So sorry, I'm kind of using the end of the stream to take care of some business, but you know, why are you here, I suppose? All right, well, yeah, one. Oh, right, okay. I was about to say, announce what I was going to do next. One sec. Okay. I just want to get an idea of how big it is in terms of how long it will take. Is all. I mean, if you want to send it to me as a private message on Twitch or something or whatever, I just want to get an idea of the size of it. Because maybe I could play that. It's going to take you a stream, 24 maps. Dang, 24 maps. Okay. That sounds like a thing. I'm going to toss one on the Discord, so I'm locked in early for the next stream. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna send me one over, Deet, you can do for next time. I mean, I am still at the moment planning to do at least one of these playtest streams a month. I'm not like a super active playtester as I used to be, but I do try and do one a month. Map 24 is missing, so map 25 is the last one made for it. Okay. Well, yeah, if you want to like send it to me. Not stream, but playtest stream. Okay, well, sure. John, I love your playtesting streams. They are the most hilarious. Well, I'm glad you find them amusing. A lot of people in the past have liked the playtest streams. I try to provide as best as I can to my limited Doom ability and knowledge as much feedback as possible, even just by playing it and putting a VOD up on a thread and bumping it. I feel that helps in some small way. To get eyeballs on it by perhaps people who know more about these types of things, since I'm not really a Doom mapper, I'm more of just player. Because playing good maps, sure, they are good, entertaining, but getting angry over bad designs, that's more entertaining. Oh man, you should have seen BZ Plasma back in the day. Woo boy. You'd have found this streamer, right? Oh, you're actually just going to wink it publicly, okay. That's cool. Let's just... Google Drive thing, sure. Okay, yes, please download that. We have something. Cool. Okay, so this is... I'll just rename it. It's not postponed anymore. It's actually available. Let's take a look at this little thing then, shall we? Just a quick peek at it. Oh, this looks nice. Got a custom little intro screen. That's cool. I like that. Alright, let's just kick a music mod. Does it... Well, whatever you feel suits it. You know, it's your creation, your thing. You know, you do whatever you feel is necessary for it. I'm not going to play this now, by the way, because it's 24 maps. I'm just taking a quick peek. Oh, you haven't placed any music. Okay, if there's a music mod designed for it, then sure. Yeah, as you said, there's 24 maps. I mean, if it's... I'm just taking a quick peek at the level sizes generally. Just what kind of sizes we're in for as we go through. Just take a random peek at some stuff. Every few levels bounce around. Oh wow, this looks like quite something just looking at the auto map here. Holy shit. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. It's like skyscraper type thing? That looks interesting just by looking at it, honestly. Oh, we got only 9 on this one. Oh boy. Oh, this looks... Oh, that room looks ominous over there, I tell you. You said 20... Oh, 24 is the one that's not finished. So it's just a filler map, and then this is the final map. I guess. Okay. This looks potentially quite an interesting little thing. I'm trying to think what to say. Alright, well yeah, I will take a look at this thing for next time I do a stream. And I'll play through that. You know, I don't normally do like super extended, like massive playtest things all the time, but sometimes I do. I mean, to be fair, I did play Realm of Chaos 2 recently, and that was a full megawatt. So I'll play through all of that for you, Blitz, and I'll do that on my next stream. I mean, I was going to play Marrow Rot, but Remrath will receive enough feedback on that already, and he can wait a little few more days. I'll get around to it in due course. So yeah, I'll play that on my next stream, and if you want to wait me any music mod on Twitch or whatever beforehand for me to play it with, then sure. But I'll give that a try. We'll call it a playtest stream or whatever. And maybe I'll even get time to play the other thing that I wanted to get to tonight if there had been time. By Pinchies. But yeah, so I'll play that on my next stream, Blitz, which will... it might be tomorrow night, it might not, but I'll just say, I don't want to say anymore like I'm going to do a stream at X time anymore. Like I've done a lot of times, because as of recently, I've sometimes dipped in and out of streaming motivation. So I'm just going to say when the next stream happens, which will hopefully be in the next couple of days, I will play your creation, Blitzglock. So yeah, looks like it will be an interesting 24 map journey, hopefully. And I hope it is. And now the stream can conclude. So I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's stream and all the play testing that's been offered. I hope you've seen some stuff that's been fun, maybe inspired you a little bit. Since we have 19 people, I think we're going to go raid someone. Let's see our options. Or my options. Vortal is playing Pacifist Party, Secret Santa 2. Capelli is doing some deathmatch. Pacifist Party. I'll just do Votel. Wait, actually, no. I won't do... Actually, no. I changed my mind, actually. Oh, shut up, Vodafone. I'll do Capelli, actually. We can watch some deathmatch instead. Oh, Shakar's on there talking already. Now, we'll give Capelli a raid this time. So, just need to get the name right. It is 47. Hopefully I got this right. Yes. There we go. So we'll give Capelli a raid. He's playing some deathmatch right now. Vanilla deathmatch of some people. Is a interesting Doom mapper and does his deathmatch stuff. So give them a raid for a change, because I've done Rotel quite a few times recently. I always like to try and spread out who I raid whenever I can. So thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all at some point in the next few days, maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, maybe whenever, for Blitz's 24 map set, which will hopefully be an interesting journey. Have a good Friday. It is the Easter break after all. And enjoy your Easter eggs. You know, eat Easter eggs. We'll have lots of chocolate. I know I'll be having lots of chocolate. Eat, drink, be merry. Take care. See you next time.